All right, guys, so yeah, I've got a little bit of a dilemma here. As y'all probably know, I've got this '04 Toyota Sienna right here. Pretty nice little minivan. It's not real manly, right? It's a minivan. But yeah, it's got, I think this is probably the worst damage on it right here, where my wife hit the mailbox. But also, we got this Mustang GT right here. It's a '05. Again, Toyota Sienna, '04. '05 Mustang GT. It's got a new motor in it. It's having overheating issues. It's a, I want to say she said it was a 4.8 liter V8 in there. I know it's a V8 for sure, but I'm not 100% sure on the liters or whatever on it. It's a stick shift. Pretty nice. It's kind of a, I don't know what you call that, a graphite purplish color. It's a little dirty. As you can tell, someone likes to give it the gas. Mustang GT. All right, so anyways, interior is pretty good on it. It's got the, I think that's the HID headlights in there. I'm not 100% sure. Let's look inside. All right, it also comes with this SCT tuner. I know nothing about that yet. The horn on the steering wheel does not work. Everything else works. It has the horn right here. Okay, that works, I guess. But yeah, I mean, interior's not terrible. It's got a seat cover on it. It's got power seats. They all work and everything. So anyways, my dilemma here is, do I trade this Toyota, this '04 Toyota Sienna that, you know, it's just reliable, okay? It's super reliable. It's got a new battery in it. It does need the AC recharged on it. I put a brand new AC pump in there, but that wasn't all that was wrong with it. I mean, the pump wasn't bad before, it was the clutch that was bad. So I think what we figured out is one of the expansion valves is stuck, and so that is actually what caused it to kind of overpressure and burn up the clutch on the old pump. So I put a new pump in there. It was doing the same thing, so I disconnected that compressor. So I mean, that's a pretty cheap fix, and we know what it is. So this thing right here, let me go ahead and pop the hood on it. The reason I even have it here is because they wanted me to work on it for them. It's one of my wife's friends that owns this. Actually, the same lady that gave the pickup to my son. And hang on, let me get this popped up here. So yeah, it's the same lady that gave that pickup to my son, because I guess her son wasn't paying for it. And yeah, that's a whole nother story. All right, so anyways, right here, we had some issues with this hose right here rubbing on the pulleys. I got that all fixed and pulled out of the way and everything. We took the thermostat out, and since I took that thermostat out of there, and I got this this burp plug right here, I got that out. I put some anti-seize on it, so next time it'll hopefully be easier to take that out. So the story behind this motor, I guess the other motor blew up, and if I do this trade, I will actually get the other motor also. It's in storage. I guess what happened with it, it threw a rod through the oil pan, so the engine block is good. The heads are good, like all the parts and everything on top of the engine are good. So there's a whole nother engine that would come with this deal. I would say my guesstimation value to this car, if it's in good running condition, to be somewhere around, you know, $5,000. The blue book on this minivan, if the AC was fixed and working, it's got new tires on it, would be, I don't know, somewhere around 7,000 to 8,000. Okay. Anyways, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this deal. It's more on their end on whether or not they want to do the deal. I want to do the deal, and the main reason I want to do this deal is because I don't need the minivan. I have my pickup that I, usually drive everywhere. I like having something like the minivan just for gas mileage and also having a second, backup vehicle. But that minivan doesn't help my YouTube channel. It does not, really, it's not like a project vehicle. And I think this right here, this Mustang, it's in pretty decent, actually really nice shape. It's just got some issues with the engine. We got to figure out why it's overheating. I don't know. Oh yeah, the story behind the engine. A nearby college is actually who installed this engine. So it was some high schoolers and the teacher that put this engine in. I don't know if it's possible or not, but what I kind of feel, because it has a brand new water pump on it, I don't think that's the issue. I think it could be possible that they bought or got the wrong head gaskets for this, and it could be blocking the water jacket. I don't know that for sure. I don't want to have to tear into this, but I may have to. Another idea is it could be the tune. The tune on the ECM is actually for the old engine. All right, it's not for this one. I think the old engine was maybe smaller or something, so it could just be, wrong. So I need to learn everything I can about that tuner, and to where I can tune this engine the way it needs to be. And yeah, the engine fan, I know some of you guys are going to say, probably going to say, well, maybe it's the engine fan is not kicking on, or maybe it's the resistor, that's right down here. I haven't pulled that out yet, but the engine fan does work. It kicks on and off all the time. But they said that it wasn't kicking on before. When I drove it home, it was on, okay? I pulled in right over here underneath that tree behind my son's pickup. And when I popped the hood up, it was gushing water and antifreeze out all the way around this cap right here. So, I don't know. The engine's good, all right? It's good. And I'll let you guys hear it. We'll get in here and start it up. But I just kind of want to make this video and say, hey, should I make the trade? Mustang GT, straight across, even trade, title for title, just a trade, no money or nothing. Minivan for the car. And, honestly, it would help me out a little bit, of course, with my YouTube channel. It'd give me a little project car to do some videos on. Not everyone wants to watch videos on the minivan. And those things are so reliable. You're hardly ever going to have to work on them. This thing here, she said it's been a money pit. It needs tires and stuff. It needs some work done on the engine and everything. And her daughter's the one that's been driving this. That's kind of a scary thing, to put a young person into a car like this that's, got a bunch of horsepower, right? So anyways, it's got a stick shift here. Let's put the key in here. All right. I need to clear that code. It's got a JVC touchscreen in here. It's got the CD player and all that good stuff. Oh, I wish it was a Camaro. I wish it was a 69 Camaro. That's my dream car, 69 Camaro in burnt orange. But yeah, this deal just kind of, came up. I wasn't like looking for a vehicle or nothing like that. Pretty much ever since that motor has been put in here, It's been overheating from what I understand, so that means it's probably going to be some engine work. I'm probably going to be pulling heads off and looking at the head gaskets, seeing what's going on there. My guess is, I mean, I haven't done my research yet, so I really don't know, but what I suspect is possibly the wrong head gasket, you know, for a similar engine, and maybe it's blocking the water jackets, because now that I took the thermostat completely out of it, and the thermostat was good. I put the thermostat in water on the stove and it opened fully, just like it should. So there's nothing wrong with the thermostat there, so I know that's not it. But I take the thermostat out and it doesn't overheat, as far as I know. I took it on a little, you know, about a 5-mile trip around here, got her up to temperature and everything. I was not like babying it around or nothing. I was getting with it, and pulled back here in the yard, popped the hood up, the engine fan would kick on, it would kick off, it would kick on and kick off. So yeah, stuff like that just kind of makes you not really know what's going on. And you know, the thing is, this right here, if I make this deal with them, it will give her daughter a good, reliable vehicle to drive, to get around and everything. She's a teenager, and I know she loves this car. She loves it. She's probably going to end up watching this video and be like, "Oh, my baby." Don't worry, I'm going to take care of this car. I probably won't even repaint it, but I am going to clean it up. I'm going to wax it and polish it and all that good stuff and take really good care of it. And we're going to be putting YouTube videos out there. So anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you'll hit that thumbs up and share these videos with all your friends. And I hope you will follow along as we go through the journey of kind of going through this car and working out all the bugs and just making it something that's really nice. So anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.